We have a problem with Alliance Wars. Hello everybody, welcome to a Saturday video. I don't normally post something on a Saturday that's fresh, obviously because I'm doing other stuff, but the love is always there. But obviously, we've got an issue, and that is with Alliance Wars. As many of you, like myself, woke up to find some message from Kabam basically saying, look, there's been a problem. And evidently with, as soon as you were placed, or you had like a limited time to place, you then had the fact that it ended, and then it was the case the Alliance Wars ended as well. So all three things, the place, the functioning of it, and then as well just the full end, as you can see here, was just a weird circumstance. Obviously from last night, it was just accounted for a lot of players as being a loss, depending on like the time it took to then get the placement in, or you know, other types of circumstances. So people obviously would have seen a loss of rating. And just to clarify as well, as Kabam Mike says, yes, if you're in placement phase right now, this war is the one that is not being counted. The most recent update on the situation I can find is this. Hey everybody, I realize that there's some confusion about which wars are being counted. Obviously when he says counted, that is counted towards the season, and which aren't. And this is a suggestion to say by Cat Murdoch. The 4 wars you have fully completed this Alliance War season will count for the season. The war that your alliance is placing for right now, so by the time this video comes out, it should be out, it will not count for this season. If your alliance already placed and had a very short attack phase, that war will not count either. Alliance war ratings, points, and tier changes are going to be accounted for when we issue a fix for the problem that occurred today. Obviously, it's the last sentence that's the most crucial one, because let's face it, and we've already discussed points and as well rating. Two things that are kind of crucial. So whenever this fix goes in, and I don't know if it's going to be a case it is now, I don't think it is live now, but whenever it does, this could be today, could be tomorrow, could have been waiting till Monday. The fact is those rating changes have to be taken into consideration. Lots of players are noting that, hey, this is good, they've gone up a rating, even kind of like saying that this is good going up like a tier, but look, the fact is it will affect. So yeah, you could say I've got an easy war win just then, but then obviously that's going to affect that particular rating. And as well, going back to maybe ones that have just won, you know, is this going to have a dramatic effect? It is hard to say at the moment. So from what I've read so far, it will be War 5 that is technically cancelled of the month, which obviously for those who do calculations is important. And as well, there are still people that are still participating in those fights. So whilst the scuff was going down, the fact is people were still trying to, you know, get stuff done, end bosses, kill them off, those kind of things. But it looks like people are asking in some ways to be refunded for some of the items, potions used in the particular scenario. Will Kabam refund them? I don't know. I don't think they will, especially if they consider that they sent an in-game message. It would be nice to say that maybe they have. Would there be any kind of great compensation for this? I doubt it, but I'd like to kind of think that we'd be happily surprised maybe with some. But like I said, it's unlikely. Now it's going to be very interesting to see how this story unfolds, whether or not there's more things that need to be done to improve the situation. Obviously we do have something in place by the developer where they're going to make sure that the next war isn't for anything, whether it win, loss or tie, you know, you're still not going to gain anything or lose anything from that situation. And as well, they're going to look back at what happened over the last 24 hours to tool it against it being as fair as possible. So I guess some stuff is happening. Those that spent resources, maybe unknowingly, it's a case that, you know, I guess it's kind of a loss, which obviously sucks. And whether or not we'll get a compensation package is up in the air. Who really knows at this moment in time? So yeah, Alliance War seasons for me is something that I'm not really interested in. It is not my bag anymore. There's a lot of things I like in game, and Alliance War seasons and Alliance Wars is not one of them. So it's a case that it's just another nail in the coffin for me of this, and I don't know whether or not the future's there. I really think that Alliance War should be completely overhauled. If they're going to overhaul something like Dungeons, and maybe looking at something like Alliance Wars, start with a clean slate and start with something that's a bit different, a bit fun, and it's quite unique, especially considering that we need more kind of quality of life stuff going into Marvel Realm of Champions being released in June. And as well, the problem with up and coming players finding that a lot of their strong roster is situated in this. There's 8 champions that will be missing, that obviously you'll take the strongest ones and put in there, regardless obviously of node interactions and kind of having some diversity, which obviously is meant to be helpful. It's still a case that the more powerful champions will go into there, if not for offense, then if not for defense as well at the same time. So yeah, not really good, but we'll see what happens with the developer with further information on this. And obviously I'll let you know in Marvel Contest of Champions news on Monday. There we have it. That's been a little update on the whole situation with the Alliance Wars issue. If you are looking to be more well informed, keep on the forum and also look out in game and as well on Twitter for more information. McCoC is quite active with that currently, and obviously it's a Saturday and the offices haven't really opened yet, so it's a case they still got to get there to make any kind of adjustments. Make sure to tune in tomorrow because we've got the podcast and as well another video. Check out the video I've just posted up here. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye for now.